Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am VC Pramod with the news at 9. The headlines. First session of 17th Lok Sabha to commence tomorrow. Rajya Sabha to sit from Thursday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls on all political parties to work cohesively with the government in running Parliament smoothly. Health Minister Harsh Vardhan reviews situation of encephalitis in Muzaffarpur and adjoining districts of Bihar. Monsoon expected to advance further in the next 36 hours after weakening of Cyclone Vayu. In ICC Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 337 for Pakistan. Rohit Sharma hits century. And Indian men's recurve team bags silver medal in Archery World Championships at Netherlands. The first session of the 17th Lok Sabha will commence tomorrow. The Rajya Sabha will sit from Thursday. The session will continue till the 26th of next month. Our correspondent reports that since it is the first session of the new Lok Sabha, it will mainly be devoted to oath-taking of newly elected MPs, election of Lok Sabha Speaker, the motion of thanks on the President's address, and financial business relating to Union budget.
The session will have 30 sittings of the Lok Sabha and 27 sittings of the Rajya Sabha. The election of Speaker will be held on Wednesday, while President Ramnath Kovind will address both the Houses of Parliament on Thursday. The Union budget will be presented on 5th of next month. 46 bills have lapsed on dissolution of 16th Lok Sabha, which are various stages in both the Houses, and some of these important bills are likely to be revived and brought before Parliament. 10 ordinances have been promulgated during the intersession period, which are to be replaced by Acts of Parliament. Besides, Triple Talaq Bill, the legislation set to be introduced in the session are the Central Educational Institutions Bill and Aadhaar and Other Laws Bill. Sobhagyakar, Air News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called on leaders of all political parties to work cohesively with the government in running Parliament smoothly and collectively address issues related to the welfare of people. He said government is always receptive to the issues raised by political parties and is ready to discuss issues of national importance in Parliament. Mr. Modi said this while addressing floor leaders of various parties in the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha in New Delhi today. He exhorted all leaders to cooperate with the government and strive in the direction of making a new India by 2022 and achieve the true meaning of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Briefing media after the meeting, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the Prime Minister will hold meeting with all party presidents on the 19th of this month on the issue of one nation, one election. He said Mr. Modi will also meet all the MPs on the 20th.
All party president meeting he has called on the 19th of this month at 3 o'clock, and he would like to discuss about important issues including one nation, one election and Mahatma Gandhi 150th year and creating good atmosphere in the Parliament.
Later, Prime Minister assured people that government will be at the forefront of pro-people governance and facilitating legislation that manifests the spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. In a tweet after the NDA meet in New Delhi, the Prime Minister said the Alliance family looks forward to fulfilling the dreams of 130 crore people who have reposed unparalleled faith in the Alliance. A meeting of NDA leaders was held this evening to discuss strategies for the Parliament session beginning tomorrow. BJP Parliamentary Party Executive Committee also met before the NDA leaders meeting. The News Services Division of All India Radio will bring discussions on issues before Parliament and Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde. Issues before Parliament can be heard on Rajdhani channel from 9:30 p.m. today, while Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde can be heard on the Indraprasth and FM Gold channels at the same time. The Election Commission has announced by-polls to 6 Rajya Sabha seats. Notification for the by-polls will be issued on Tuesday and nominations can be filed on the 25th of this month. Polling will be held on the 5th of next month. 2 seats from Gujarat fell vacant after sitting MPs Amit Shah and Smriti Irani were elected to the Lok Sabha. By-poll in 1 seat from Bihar has been necessitated due to resignation of Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, who was also elected to the Lok Sabha. By-poll will be held in 3 seats of Odisha as sitting member Achyutanand Samant was elected to Lok Sabha and other 2 members, Pratap Kesari Dev and Soumya Ranjan Patnaik, were elected to Odisha Legislative Assembly. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis expanded his cabinet today. 30 new ministers were inducted. Governor C. Vidyasagar Rao administered the oath of office and secrecy to the ministers at Raj Bhavan in Mumbai. Prominent faces include Radhakrishna Vikhe Patil, Ashish Shelar, Suresh Khare, Anil Bonde and Ashok Uike of the BJP and Jayadat Shirsagar of the Shiva Sena. Yogesh Sagar of BJP and Tanaji Sawant of Shiva Sena were given berth of Minister of State. Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan today reviewed the situation of encephalitis in Muzaffarpur and adjoining districts of Bihar. During his more than 4-hour stay at SKMCH Hospital in Muzaffarpur, the minister visited different wards, pediatric ICUs and other medical establishments related to treatment of encephalitis-affected children. He held a marathon discussion with Union Minister of State for Health Ashwini Kumar Chaubey, Bihar Health Minister Mangal Pandey and health officials of central and state government. Talking to media persons at SMKCH Muzaffarpur, Dr. Harsh Vardhan assured all possible help to the state government, including technical and financial assistance. Dr. Harsh Vardhan said an encephalitis-dedicated pediatrics ICU, PICU, comprising 100 beds with state-of-the-art technology would be constructed within 1 year.
Exclusive pediatric ICU बनाने के लिए
For building up an exclusive ICU, we have requested to the state government. We have also instructed to expedite the work of super specialty block which is being built by the government of India, so that it will give impetus to solve these kind of problems.
वो सारे के सारे भी उनकी भी व्यवस्था हो जाए.
Meanwhile, death toll due to encephalitis has reached 93 in Muzaffarpur and adjoining areas of Bihar. Over 100 children are undergoing treatment in hospitals. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Monsoon is expected to advance further in the next 36 hours after the weakening of the Cyclone Vayu. Monsoon made an onset over Kerala on the 8th of June, nearly a week after its usual onset date. Talking to AIR News, senior scientist in the Indian Met Department, IMD, K. Sati Devi said Cyclone Vayu is expected to weaken within 24 to 36 hours and this will pave the way for monsoon winds to move up towards the Arabian Sea.
Because of the presence of a cyclonic storm in the Arabian Sea, there is some disruption in the advance of southwest monsoon. However, that cyclone is expected to cross or weaken within another 24 to 36 hours. So after that, we are expecting in the advance of southwest monsoon.
Meanwhile, in Gujarat, Kutch District Administration is gearing up for disaster response as Vayu cyclone is likely to return to Kutch coast as a deep depression after losing its steam. Resident Deputy Collector K.S. Zala said that NDRF teams have been deployed in Gandhidham, Nalia and Mandvi, while 2 teams are camping in Bhuj as standby force. Bhuj Met Office scientist has said that Kutch is likely to receive very heavy rainfall from tomorrow evening as diluted storm will enter between Mandvi to Lakhpat from Bay of Kutch. Taking its impact beyond Kutch, high wind speed and heavy rain will be experienced up to North Gujarat and Rajasthan. In Bihar, death toll has risen to 59 due to heat stroke in Aurangabad, Gaya, Navada and Shekhapura districts during the past 48 hours. More than 100 people are undergoing treatment for symptoms of high fever, dizziness, dry skin, severe headache and dehydration in heat wave affected areas. Aurangabad administration has cancelled sanctioned leave of all doctors and health workers of local government hospitals till further order to ensure proper treatment of patients. There was no respite from the sweltering heat in Patna, Aurangabad, Gaya and central and southern Bihar today as the mercury sizzled around 45 degrees Celsius in these areas. In West Bengal, agitating junior doctors have agreed to meet Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Talking to the media after a meeting of their governing body, a spokesperson of the Joint Forum of Junior Doctors asserted that the Chief Minister was free to decide the venue of the meeting with them, but stressed it should be held in open. Ms. Banerjee yesterday invited the agitators for talks. Meanwhile, Indian Medical Association has said it would go ahead with the strike tomorrow with withdrawal of non-essential health services across the country. Jammu and Kashmir SHO Arshad Khan, who was critically injured in a suicide terrorist attack at KP Road, Anantnag last Wednesday, succumbed to injuries at AIIMS, Delhi today. He was shifted to AIIMS from Srinagar Hospital in view of his critical condition. Arshad Khan was posted as SHO at Sadr Anantnag Police Station, sustained grievous injuries in the terrorist attack in which 5 CRPF personnel were martyred on June 12th. One Pakistani terrorist was also killed in the retaliatory action by security forces. Yoga has reached the base camp of Mount Everest, the highest peak on the earth. To celebrate 5th International Day of Yoga, the Embassy of India in Nepal organized a special event at Cyangboche, situated above Namache Bazar, the gateway to Mount Everest. More from our correspondent.
People from Solukhumbu district of Nepal enthusiastically participated in yoga program. The event was held at Cyangboche, situated around 13,000 feet in the lap of Mount Everest. Besides Indian ambassador and officials of the embassy, many foreign tourists, mountaineers and researchers also joined Yoga Day celebrations. The main objective of the program was to highlight importance of yoga in daily life and to bring peace and harmony. First time, International Day of Yoga was also celebrated at the base camp of Mount Everest. Rajkumar, AIR News, Kathmandu.
The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak Tomorrow, will bring you a discussion on yoga for healthy life. This can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. Iran's Parliament Speaker Ali Larijani has alleged that Washington could be behind the suspicious tanker attacks in the Gulf of Oman to pile pressure on Tehran. According to official news agency IRNA, Mr. Larijani told MPs today that the suspicious actions against the tankers seem to complement the economic sanctions against Iran, considering that the US has not achieved any results from them. Washington accused Tehran of being behind the terror attacks. Guatemala is set to elect a new president today after a tumultuous campaign. A total of 19 candidates are vying to succeed outgoing President Jimmy Morales. Former First Lady and candidate for the center-left Unity of Hope, Sandra Torres, is heading into the elections as a favorite, having built a clear opinion poll lead over second-place Alejandro Guillamate of the conservative Vamos. Guatemala's electorate of 8 million is also voting in congressional and municipal elections today. Embattled Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam apologized today for the way her administration tried to pass a law allowing extraditions to China, the cause of unprecedented protests and clashes this week. A statement from her office said the chief executive admitted that shortcomings in the government's work has led to a lot of conflict and disputes in Hong Kong society. The Indian men's recurve team today bagged a silver medal in the Archery World Championships at Den Bosch in the Netherlands. Indian trio of Tarundeep Rai, Atanu Das and Praveen lost to Chinese team of Ding Yelang, Wei Shaowan and Feng Hao 6-2 in the summit clash. India thus ended their campaign with 1 silver and 2 bronze medals, one in the women's compound team and individual events. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, chasing the victory target of 337 set by India, Pakistan was 64 for 1 in 15 overs at Old Trafford in Manchester when reports last came in. For India, Rohit Sharma hit a magnificent 140 of 113 balls. Virat Kohli scored 77 while KL Rahul made 57. India scored 336 for 5 in the stipulated 50 overs. For Pakistan, Mohammad Amir took 3 wickets. Earlier, Pakistan won the toss and elected to field. India are currently 4th in the 10-team points table with 5 points. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. First session of 17th Lok Sabha to commence tomorrow. Rajya Sabha to sit from Thursday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls on all political parties to work cohesively with the government in running Parliament smoothly. Health Minister Harsh Vardhan reviews situation of encephalitis in Muzaffarpur and adjoining districts of Bihar. Monsoon expected to advance further in the next 36 hours after weakening of Cyclone Vayu. In ICC Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 337 for Pakistan. Rohit Sharma hits a century. And Indian men's recurve team bagged silver medal in Archery World Championships at Netherlands. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.